Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another apartment decor haul. Yeah, I've been hitting the jackpot recently, and I just uploaded another video recently. If you guys haven't seen that yet, that's in the description box below. I've taken quite a few trips to HOMEGOODS the past few months. It's still the middle of July, and it's nearing the end of July, but I am still in the process of putting my apartment together, and there might be one change that you can already see based on the whole setup of this video, and that is my bedding and my throw pillows and everything like that. So that's going to be featured in today's haul. But if you haven't checked out the previous videos that I made about like apartment decor or just like my whole entire moving in vlogs, they'll be linked in the description box down below. But today's video is just going to be strictly a HOMEGOODS and TJ Maxx haul, and it's going to be all home decor and home related products. So the first thing that we will start with is just the bed, of which I'm sitting on right now. You can see I'm going to put some B-roll footage of some of the different products that I've already placed throughout my apartment. I was going today with the intention of trying to find a new comforter or duvet cover. I have been literally sweating every single night with my current cover situation. I have great. Why does this happen every single time? It's like they know. It's like they know I'm trying to film a video right now for you guys. All right, I'm just gonna continue on. So the current situation that I have with my comforter is just an old down comforter that I had for the past, I think, 3 years or so. I've had it since my freshman year of college, and used that as an insert for my duvet cover that I had for the previous 3 years. This year I just purchased a new duvet cover from Target, and it's like a linen material, a beige kind of tan color. Honestly, it hasn't been something that I've absolutely loved having in my apartment since I got it. I just always thought that it didn't look right. It is just the whole situation that I literally sweat every single night in my sleep, and I'm sick of it. So I've been on the hunt for a plain white comforter, which is so extremely hard to come by. I don't want one with like square stitching in it. I don't want any sort of pattern, nothing. I want a straight up plain comforter. And comforters are even more hard to find nowadays from what I've experienced. So just coincidentally, I looked in TJ Maxx and ended up finding one with minimal stitching, and it does have some sort of stitching, but you'll see that it's not really that bad. It's pure white, which is everything that I wanted. It's super fluffy and it has a lot of volume to it, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that heavy. So tonight I'm going to put it to the test when I sleep. Hopefully it passes the test, otherwise I will send it back. Everything that I can possibly find and link down below, I will. I know obviously with HOMEGOODS and TJ Maxx you can't really find those things online, but if you look up the brand name you might be able to. So this is Dreams by Dream Stories, and yeah, it's just a plain white comforter. I did get it in a queen, and I was just like, I'm just gonna see if it fits my full bed. If it doesn't, I'll return it. But it ended up fitting perfectly. So don't be afraid of that too. If you see it, just give it a try, and you could always return it. The next thing on my bed are these pillows behind me. I got all new pillows today. They are so affordable at HOMEGOODS, and HOMEGOODS these past 2 times that I went have been absolutely stocked. Completely stocked in the pillow area. I seriously spent over a half hour circling around all of the pillow aisles to try to find ones that would match if, in theory, I got a white comforter. This was before I got a white comforter. I got 3 throw pillows, 4, well, why can't I think? I got 4 throw pillows. The first one is this cream colored throw. It has a lot of different stitching on it and then some fringe at the bottom. It gives off this like very boho vibe, but still, I don't know, I think it goes really well with my apartment. It's not too boho, and I think it just really goes well with the whole vibe I'm trying to go with for my bedroom section. So this is what the first throw pillow looks like, and I got this for $24.99. Really great pillow, and it also is pretty fluffy on the inside, so you can get that little crease in there as well, which we all love. Then I picked up 2 of these pillows. I love these because they give such a vintage feel. It's like vintage boho, which I cannot say enough positive things about. What's perfect about this is it's that same color palette of the cream, but it also has a very like faded black tribal like boho print on the pillows themselves, and these are a little bit more softer. Again, there's still that like same squishy plushy insert, so you can get that like little whatever this is called, you can get that look with the pillows as well. And on all 4 corners they have these little fringe things that give it more of a boho look. I just picked up 2 of these, and these were both $19.99. Such a great price for such quality pillows. And if I ever did get sick of them, they just have a plain cream colored back, so I can always turn it over if I want. Lastly, for throw pillows, I picked up this one to kind of like, I knew I wanted 2 of the boho vintage feel pillows. However, I didn't want them right next to each other because I figured that would look like too overwhelming with patterns, and not a huge fan of patterns. I'd rather like different stitching or embroidery detailing to different things rather than like actual patterns like on these pillows. So I figured it would be too busy, so I decided to pick up this one, which is just that same cream color, but it has an embroidered detail to it, which it's not too boho at all. I think it's pretty, it could fit in many different styles, but I think this helps break up those 2 pillows and then ties in the other pillow, the initial first pillow that I showed you guys, with all of the embroidered detailing. That pillow was also $24.99. I picked up this super soft, fuzzy, white, like snow white blanket, and we have a bunch of these at home at my parents' house. We picked them up from like Marshalls and stuff over the years, and they're just like great quality blankets to have, especially when guests come over. I will love this just for like if I'm on the couch watching a movie or something like that, and it's soft on one side and then, or furry on one side, and then like a suede material on the other. These are absolutely amazing, and they're always so cheap at HOMEGOODS. They always have them in a plethora of colors, and you can never go wrong. So I wanted to get a white one because I have a like tan beige throw already, and wanted to get another one, like I said, just in case, like for guests and things like that. I did take the tags off of this, but I believe this was only like $19.99. Most of their throws are around that price range, and this was by the brand Max Studio Home, so I will try to link that down below as well. So now getting into more of the actual like decor pieces, which are my favorite little things, like little different trinkets and things like that to like place and style like in random areas throughout an apartment or a home. If you guys would have watched my previous video where I showed my HOMEGOODS and IKEA trip and a haul from there, I built a bookshelf that I put at the entryway when you walk in my door, and that acts kind of as a like, I wanted it more so that I could just have a space to put like catch-all things, like my keys, sunglasses, like things that I always take with me when I leave to go out the door. but it's really nice because it also acts as like a little decor piece. It's kind of like a statement piece that when you first walk in my door, it's immediately what you see when you walk in. And it just gives me, honestly, another place to decorate because I don't really have like other furniture items in my apartment to put different like vases on or little trinkets. Not to say that you need all of that stuff, but I just love it. So this bookshelf is really helpful. So I initially got this little box, which they have a ton of these all throughout HOMEGOODS in different sizes and color patterns and things like that. But this one I picked up one of these in like an antique like boho wood box. I think it was like a few videos ago. It was like in a huge HOMEGOODS haul. If you haven't watched that, again, it will be linked down below, but I found that, and originally I had that in the bathroom, but I was going to put this one at the front entryway, and this would act as a catch-all little box, and I would leave it open like this, or you could close it, and it would have my keys and sunglasses and things like that. The one that I had in the bathroom, the more antique-y one, looks better on the shelf over at the entryway, whereas this one could go either place. So I put this one in the bathroom instead and switched them out. So this is now in the bathroom. So this was just $16.99. They have a bunch of these again, and it's just really great for different random things. You can use them as storage, you can use them as gift boxes, you can use them as decorative pieces, whatever you want. The next item is just a plain black candle. It's by Sensational, and it's in the scent Midnight. Honestly, I wanted a candle that would smell nice, but I really didn't care that much all about the scent because I don't plan on burning this. I just wanted a cheap candle that looked really aesthetically pleasing that I could put on the bookshelf and just dress it up a little bit. So this one is perfect, and it was only $6.99. It does smell good, but again, I'm just like keeping it there for decor reasons rather than to actually light it. I also picked up a crystal little piece that I found at TJ Maxx for $7.99, and these are just great to kind of like place all throughout your house in different random areas that just need like a little something extra. But you could find some really cheap ones at HOMEGOODS or TJ Maxx, and this one I thought was small enough and it's not really that heavy to put on the bookshelf to dress it up a little bit. This is a pink Himalayan sea salt lamp. I don't know if it's necessarily real. I don't know if they're all real or if they're not, but this did come with a light in it so that you could plug it into the wall. However, I just wanted it more so as just a decorative piece. I can put the light back in if I do decide later down the road to use it as a light. However, I just wanted to put this on the bookshelf. I thought it would be super cute and add a little bit of color since my apartment really doesn't have much of that. So this is super heavy though, and I got a smaller version of this, but it was only $12.99, and they had other bigger versions for like $19.99. So you could find some really great pieces like this that cost way less expensive at HOMEGOODS rather than going and getting like super nice ones from like a crystal shop or whatever. You could always just find something at HOMEGOODS or TJ Maxx. Last two things that I have to show you are vases. One of my favorite things to shop for, since they are extremely hard to shop for, but I always can find some really great ones at HOMEGOODS. The first one that I picked up I love so much. It is plain white. It's like a cream color actually, but it kind of has like, I don't even know, I would say like kind of like a mid-century modern like carving to it, or pattern, design, whatever you want to call it. And it's just like the shape of it that gives me like that mid-century modern vibe with the little U shapes, but it has like a little worn look to it on the ridges of the base. So I figured this would be perfect. I'm going to put some pampas grass in this, and I put this on top of the bookshelf, but I thought I might as well pick it up while I can because once you see things like this, like, it's just hard to come by such comparable things later down the road. Like, you have to almost snag them while you're there. But this was $19.99, and like, for the price of it, you can't beat it. The last item I was honestly debating on, but the moment that I saw it, I just couldn't let it go, and I had to pick it up right before I left. I think it's actually meant to be like an outdoor planter, but I love it for indoors, and it goes with the vibe of everything else that I have. It's a very antique-y looking vase. Everything is like fake though, it's very man-made. It's definitely not antique. The handles even have like a worn away, tarnished look to them, like it's been rusting for years, and that's kind of the whole vibe of the vase, but I love it. And I also placed this on the bookshelf as well. I don't know if I'll put anything in it yet. I could always do that down the road if I decide to switch things around, but I just love the look of it by itself, and I think it's absolutely perfect. And the price of this was just $14.99. So this was an absolute great find, and I'm so glad I picked it up because it does give that like tarnished antique vibe, but yet it's not. It's just from HOMEGOODS. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed all of the pieces that I showed in today's haul. If you are interested in checking out any of these pieces, I will try to link as many of them as I can in the description box below, or we'll try to find pieces that are very similar. If you aren't following me on Instagram already, that is always linked in the description box as well. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't already, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.